At the start of the film, this absolutely adorable girl was driving her car, going somewhere with a hint of worry in her eyes. All of a sudden, her phone starts ringing, and it's none other than her doctor on the other end. The doctor breaks the news to her, saying, "Sadie, you were supposed to visit me today. We had an appointment scheduled." In response, Sadie expresses her sorrow over the loss of one of her employees. The doctor advises her to try and move forward from the incident soon, as it could significantly impact her professional life. However, Sadie finds it incredibly challenging to let go of all that has happened. Moving on, we meet another character by the name of Cole, who makes a living as a farmer at a plant shop. Serendipitously, Sadie pays a visit to Cole's establishment with the intention of purchasing a plant. As she carefully examines the various plants on display, Cole kindly advises that regular watering every 2 or 3 days is crucial to prevent them from withering. Suddenly, it dawns on Sadie that she won't be able to care for a live plant since she'll be away from home for an extended period due to work obligations. In response, Cole playfully remarks that no plant can survive without water and wander about. He playfully suggests that Sadie might consider opting for a plastic plant instead. While they were deep in conversation, a lady, who happened to be the owner of the shop, made her presence known. She had overheard their exchange and was moved to gift Sadie with her most beloved plant. With a playful smile, the lady turned to Cole and confessed that she had expected him to ask for Sadie's number, finding their interaction adorable. In a gracious manner, Cole clarified that his intentions were not focused on that aspect. Emboldened by the lady's encouragement, Cole hurriedly caught up to Sadie just as she was preparing to depart, positioning himself in front of her car to halt her progress. Tragically, the plant Sadie had purchased from him slipped from her grasp and shattered into pieces. In a daring act, Cole musters the courage to invite Sadie for a cup of coffee. Startled by the unexpected proposition, Sadie hesitates momentarily before accepting, enticed by the prospect of sharing a coffee date with a complete stranger. Engrossed in conversation, they spend hours delving into their personal anecdotes over steaming cups of joe. Sadie unveils the challenges of her demanding job that frequently distances her from home, while Cole shares his passion for history intertwined with his agricultural pursuits. The exchange between them flows effortlessly, like an enchanting tale unfolding before their very eyes. Sadie's fearless nature shines through, catching Cole's attention. In response, Cole proposes a friendly competition, a race up a staircase. The stakes are high. If Sadie loses, she must disclose her deepest fear. With a playful spirit, they embark on the race, and to everyone's surprise, Sadie emerges as the victor. Cole is taken aback but fascinated by Sadie's vulnerability. As the night progresses, Sadie opens up about her past, revealing how she left her childhood city alongside her courageous mother, aspiring to be just like her. This heartfelt exchange of stories deepens their connection even further. Once Cole arrived home, he eagerly shared the news about Sadie with his mom, dad, and sister, filling their hearts with happiness. Cole's infatuation with Sadie led him to send her messages relentlessly, day and night. Nonetheless, his parents wisely suggested that he hold back his enthusiasm and exercise patience for a while. Following their guidance, Cole refrained from messaging Sadie, only to find himself not receiving any messages from her either. As days turned into weeks, Cole's worry grew and his focus on work diminished. In due course, it dawns on him that Sadie possesses his inhaler, a device that alleviates his respiratory problems. Cole makes up his mind to find Sadie by utilizing the tracker he had previously installed in the inhaler. His investigation leads him to the revelation that Sadie is currently in London. Upon hearing this news, his mother proposes a delightful surprise visit, confident that Sadie would be overjoyed to see him. Despite his lack of experience traveling to other cities or countries, Cole consents to his mother's idea and embarks on a journey to London. As soon as Cole sets foot in the airport, he is seized by a group of individuals who mistakenly believe he is an ex-taxman. They forcefully drag him away, hurling accusations of numerous crimes at him. When Cole finally comes to his senses, he desperately attempts to clarify the situation, asserting that he is merely a humble farmer who traveled to London to visit a friend, not a taxman. Despite his earnest explanations, the people surrounding him remain doubtful and assert that he will not be able to evade their grasp. Amidst the tense atmosphere, Sadie emerges at the scene, swiftly breaking down the door. Masked to conceal her identity, she skillfully eliminates one of the captors from behind. With Cole now freed, Sadie removes her mask, revealing herself. Cole, filled with astonishment, questions Sadie's presence. In response, Sadie calmly assures him, "I will provide a thorough explanation in due time." In a gripping twist of events, Sadie takes matters into her own hands, systematically eliminating the remaining captors using her firearm. Passing a gun to Cole, she directs him to eliminate everyone except herself. As the tension builds, Sadie unveils her true identity, exposing herself as an undercover CIA agent. "Our agency was lured into a trap, and regrettably, you were ensnared in it. They wrongly identified you as a taxman, unaware that I would not be so easily deceived." Upon learning all of this, Cole became greatly troubled and began to doubt Sadie's honesty. As the story unfolded, it became clear that Sadie herself was the taxman, and her level of involvement would be disclosed later on, along with their motives. Nonetheless, Sadie skillfully managed to protect herself and involve Cole in her plans. With a daring leap from a hill, they sought safety aboard a bus. Sadie fearlessly assumed control of the wheel, firing shots at their relentless pursuers. The impact of her bullets caused their boss's car to crash and burst into flames, obliterating all vehicles involved. Despite their efforts, one of the henchmen managed to board the bus with malicious intent toward Sadie. However, Cole's heroic actions swiftly intervened, saving her life from imminent danger. United in their bravery, they successfully evaded the clutches of the criminals. Sadie finally brought the bus to a halt at a specific spot. Cole confronted her, filled with disbelief and accusing her of being deceitful. Sadie denied the accusation, stating firmly that she had revealed things to him that she had never shared with anyone else. Cole sarcastically admitted his own foolishness for putting his trust in someone like Sadie and regretted believing her tale about her deceased employee. He suspected it was all a lie, and Sadie confirmed that indeed the story was fabricated, as she had personally taken care of her disloyal employee who had aligned with their enemies. Cole pondered the idea of departing from the predicament, yet Sadie vehemently argued that he had no choice but to stay by her side, as her adversaries falsely believed he was an ex-taxman. With a heavy heart, Cole reluctantly agreed to accompany Sadie. Their journey led them to the Khyber Pass in Pakistan, where Sadie had arranged a meeting with a mysterious man. This man disclosed to Sadie that their captors had successfully stolen the hashtag, an incredibly perilous biochemical weapon capable of inflicting widespread devastation. Its possession by the wrong individuals could unleash unimaginable chaos. The only person equipped with the knowledge and skill to handle such a weapon was Levick. The man went on to tell Sadie about Levick's background. Levick had previously worked for a secret agency in France, but then he started selling weapons independently. The man warned Sadie about the dangers of being associated with Levick, emphasizing how formidable he was. While they were talking, a man wearing a red shirt suddenly appeared and killed the informant. He told Sadie to follow him. However, another man came out and killed the man in the red shirt. In the midst of all the chaos, a different man tried to capture Sadie and Cole. But then another person stepped in and took down the attacker. It became clear that all of this was happening because Levick had put a large bounty on Cole's head. Once a member of a covert CIA agent, the taxman held the key to the passcode for a deadly biochemical weapon. How they managed to escape from this dangerous predicament remained an enigma. As they journeyed in a car, Sadie revealed to Cole the sinister truth behind the seemingly innocent hashtag: it was an immensely hazardous weapon. Only her deceased colleague had possessed the passcode. Sadie intended to inform Levick but opted to eliminate her colleague and obliterate the passcode, ensuring that Levick wouldn't exploit the weapon for malicious intentions. With these words, Sadie rendered Cole unconscious. In the meantime, Levick had offered a substantial bounty for apprehending Cole. At the same time, Sadie informs Levick about it. "I will keep a close watch until I receive the money in my name." As a result, Sadie accompanies Cole on Levick's plane. However, Levick's men soon discover their collaboration, causing a conflict on board. Undeterred, Sadie courageously fights against Levick's men but gets injured during the skirmish. Seeing this, Cole takes control of Sadie and the biochemical briefcase, jumping from the moving aircraft. When Sadie wakes up, they find themselves in a jungle and feel grateful that Cole saved their life. The next day, Levick and the CIA agents begin their search for Sadie and Cole, motivated by the presence of the dangerous biochemical weapon case. Both Sadie and Cole find themselves deep in the heart of the jungle. A fierce confrontation erupts between the CIA and Levick's men, leaving Sadie with a tough choice, to save either Cole or the briefcase. Ultimately, Sadie decides to prioritize Cole's safety, allowing Levick's men to take hold of the briefcase. As a result, the CIA apprehends Sadie and Cole for interrogation, questioning their decision to let Levick's men seize the briefcase. In a clever scheme, the CIA and FBI agents devise a plan to entice Levick into a hotel by promising to reveal half of the passcode. Their intention is to capture him, and they need Cole's help to make it happen. Despite Cole's initial hesitation, they eventually agree to assist, despite Sadie's worries about the potential dangers. Unfortunately, Levick uncovers the CIA's trickery, leading to the tragic fate of the agents tasked with guiding Cole. Levick boldly confronts Cole, insisting on obtaining the passcode or else resorting to drastic measures to extract the information. Just as tensions reach their peak, Sadie emerges on the scene, completely altering the course of events. Levick unveils the shocking truth that Sadie is the actual taxman, having uncovered their true identity. Furthermore, Sadie discloses the passcode to their superior, resulting in a generous sum of money being transferred to Sadie's account as a reward. This revelation fills Levick with fury, causing them to brandish a gun and make a solemn vow to exact revenge on Sadie for what they perceive as an act of betrayal. With a resounding voice, Sadie proclaims to the entire hotel that Levick will be generously rewarded. As soon as this news reaches their ears, everyone in the vicinity quickly turns against Levick, igniting a wild and tumultuous brawl. Levick's companions desperately strive to get hold of the briefcase, while others make determined efforts to capture Levick himself. Amidst the chaos, Cole unexpectedly steps in, eliminating Levick's men just as he is about to inflict harm upon Sadie. Cole's timely intervention proves to be a lifesaver for Sadie, and in the ensuing struggle, she manages to successfully bring an end to Levick's life. Levick meets a tragic end, falling from a high place inside the building where the confrontation took place. Unfortunately, the leader, to whom Sadie had disclosed the passcode, also dies during the fight. However, Sadie and Cole manage to protect the biochemical weapon successfully. In the end, the story wraps up with a scene showing Cole and Sadie happily enjoying a meal with their families. From then on, they live in harmony and bliss. As a result, the movie ends on a satisfying and joyful note.